When someone famous dies, the word legacy is used a lot to identify what part of that person will continue on. In the case of Coretta Scott King's death last week, her legacy and her legacy of her husband, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., are naturally tied together. Former President Clinton asked, what will happen to the legacy of Martin Luther King and Coretta King? What are we going to do with the rest of our lives? It is clear that both Mrs. King and her husband had a burning passion to bring freedom and equality to all people. Dr. King called it the inescapable web of mutuality. In other words, we are all connected. The success or failure of any of us reflects on the well-being of all of us. It is not okay to say that problems that exist outside of our community or outside of our circle of friends aren't our problems. The legacy of Coretta Scott King is to try to make things better. As President Clinton said at Mrs. King's funeral last week, the difficulty of success does not relieve one from the obligation to try. We can all try in our own ways. Trying can be objecting when you hear a racist joke or remark. Trying can be volunteering at a soup kitchen. Trying can be helping another student who you don't know very well with homework. Trying can be taking a few minutes each day to reflect on what you can do to make the world a better place. Talking about a person's legacy when they die is a helpful thing, but it is only talk. What is called for is action. Figure out what you can make a difference with, and then do it. This is Mr. Nixon with a little something to think about.